Good morning, beautiful souls. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. How is everyone doing this morning by the sound of my voice? All right, if you heard me on the other side, guys, congrats. We have life this morning on a Sunday. Yes, we do. All right, so we already winning. All right, guys, today I just want to go through some things. Not going to be before you too long because what I'm doing right now is just studying. Like I said, got the software now, learning. Uh-oh. So learning a whole lot of things. Never gonna get in my love. Oh, they might don't let me get this video out. Sweet love. Okay, so we're in DC. Shout out to Maryland with the 101 guys out there in Maryland. Sister Garrison, Brother Ricardo, whoever else, you know, any more beautiful souls who viewing, who subscribed on his channel. You already know, once again, Maryland is, you know, just going around and round and around and around because you're getting 1-1s once again. So you already know just by seeing those 1-1s, you might get a 0-0 again. All right, you just might get a 0-0 again just by saying 1-1s yesterday. I don't know if they're going to clean that up or what they're going to do, or are they just going to keep milking the 0-0s, or they just might keep going 54. So with the 101 out there, you just might want to go ahead and start playing your, you know, your 0-0-1s, your 0-0-2s, so forth and so forth. So maybe they'll pull up out of that pretty soon. But guys, I've been doing some studying. Like I said, you know, once you get your software and you go ahead and you know, subscribe to that beautiful channel, Let's Make a Billion, you can see what I'm talking about, you know, better than I can explain it to you. So these were some numbers in DC. This was the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. This was the 6th of the month, guys. So what I'm noticing, and you might want to try it out in your state, you know, and just see, you know, is your state doing the same thing? Let's just look at a few numbers. Yesterday I spoke on, you know, certain kind of patterns that different states might be running, such as what was it, flips, back flips, mirrors, and things like that. So we're going to use a few examples, guys, and this is going to be very important. You know, I just want you to go to your state and you tell me if you're seeing the same thing. Okay, May the 1st, 181 came out. Okay, 242 came out at night. Let's go ahead and look at this number, 181. Is it a number that's all the same? Again, 8s can be 1s, 1s can be 8s, guys. What else can happen with these numbers? You know, 1s and 4s. 1s can be 4s as well, because if you add 3 to that, you flipped it. 1 plus 3 is 4. So we're just going to move along from that number, right? So pretty much they just gave you, let's see, they gave you a 4 here. The flip to that, the 3 plus the 1 is 4. So they didn't really do too much with that number. So on the 2nd day, this was May the 2nd, they gave you 579 in the morning time. Let's go ahead and look at these numbers, 579. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we're looking at this 5 right here. What can we do with 5s? 5s plus 5 and 3s are 8s, right? If you subtract the 3 from the 5, that's going to give you 2, right? So you know 2 and 7s are mirrors, right? 2s and 7s are mirrors to each other, right? And you also know 9s can be 2s as well, because if you add 3 to 9, you will get a 2. So this number right here is already kind of suspect, all right? So down here, we'll say they repeated the 9, right? You know 7s can be 0s, right? 7 plus 3 is 10. So 7s can be 0, so that's like a back flip. That's where they're getting the back flip from, right? So over here, 5 plus 3 is 8. So they pretty much worked this number from 579 to 098. This number is all the same. And my cousin, my family, Lucky Luz, I hope you got your notification on this morning, sir. I don't want you to be saying, man, I didn't get it. Or let me just text you after this video. I don't want you to say, I didn't even get your notification. Just hit the notification bell. That's all you got to do, my G, my cousin, my family, Lucky Lose. I don't want you to miss out, bro. All right, so we're going to go to this third day. This was May the 3rd. 407. Of course, you know 4s and 7s are all the same, right? Why is that? 4 plus 3 is 7. Again, here's this 7 right here. 4 plus 3 is 7. That's the flip to that. All right? You know zeros can be 7s as well. Zeros can be 3s. So what did they do at the nighttime drawing? They brought you the 7 back, so you'll say they repeated the 7. They repeated the 0. Let's go over here again. What did they do? 3 plus 1 is 4. They flipped it. They ran a good pattern right here on this day. This is where it gets serious at. So since I've been reading yesterday, I'm noticing this is what they're doing. Now, I'm not promising you nothing. I just want you to study this. I know you might don't understand it. You'll actually have to read up on this stuff to know, guys. 819. 819. Again, 1s can be 8s. They bought it. They repeated the 9. All right? 1s can be 8s. They brought the 9 back to you at nighttime. Okay? So they ran a pattern again. They pretty much bought a repeat. Whenever you see the number repeating itself, that's all you got to say is they repeated it. And they bought you a flip number with it. Look what they did here. 9. They repeated it again. They bought another 1. They repeated it again. What can 4s be? 4s can be 9s. 4s can be 1s. They repeated it again. What did they do that night? They bought another repeat. Right here. 1s can be 8s. 4s can be 7s. You see what they're doing? Now we here. Yeah, this was yesterday. They bought you this 9 again. They repeated it. You know that I mentioned 9s can be 2s, right? 2s can be 7s, guys. Do you see this? We're going to lock in right here. We're going to lock in right here because this is what they done. This is where you really got to buckle down. If you really want to think outside the box, look at 992. Look at 992, guys. This was daytime. This was night. This is my father's birthday. I didn't play it. Like I said, I'm a stubborn lottery player, guys. It feels so bad to call out so many numbers and see that they come out and you don't hit none of them. The numbers that you playing is not even coming out, but the numbers you calling out are actually coming. But the numbers that you playing daily is really not coming out. They're winking, but they're not coming out. So look at 992. And you don't have to necessarily look at DC state. You could do it in your state. Georgia, I know you might be crying that you have 3 drawings, but it might mean something now. It really might mean something. 992. 9s can be 2s. The mirror to 2 is 7. And they just left the 1 alone. But the 1 is still lingering. Anytime you keep saying 8s and 4s, guys, just do your studying. Yesterday, this was DC number last night. This was the pick 5, guys. Right here, let's see. 58035. What would you play just by looking at this number? 8s can be 5s. You can leave that 5 alone. That 0 can be a 5. Do you think they'll try to bring, the 55555 in DC? Do you think so? It wasn't sold out. I was able to get it in. Just by seeing this. Just by seeing it. This 3 might have interfered because you could only go 8 with that. You could only go 0. So can you go 0, 0, 0, 0, 1? Can it be 1,000? You got to use your flips sometimes, guys. You got to. It's important. All right. So with that being said, again, 127 in Maryland. You also know when you see 127, you know to play 263. It should be around the corner. You're locked in with 263 in DC, guys. With that being said, everybody have a beautiful day. Peace out. I'm gone.